swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Start us off. So no return on this one. Ball just bounced into the... for a touchback. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play, looking to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The Horned Frogs churn out another first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Checks this down to the running back. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Horned Frogs, they'll line up here on first down and goal. The receiver grabs it. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. It's good coverage there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down mark. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking for a receiver. Caught for the completion. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. it's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Bringing pressure. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. They're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. Well, they won it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go all the way back for a score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. Threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The receiver makes the catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Makes the catch downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirmed it with the review. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense takes the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic that would get right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And here's the return. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket, and he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Tried to go very... A good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's another deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game.
That makes the score. Clemson, 28. TCU, 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Gain of 20. Good enough for a first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and it heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So 4th and a mile here. The offense is on the field to go for it. Looking to throw here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He's got it at the 15. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
TCU 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's good for a first down near the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff running right. Running with purpose. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, TCU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back to win this game.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Clemson, 35.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. And, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the tailback's got it again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Picks up 6. And that's a first down for the offense.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Away to begin the second half.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
These in-breaking routes can be tough on these receivers, sometimes worried about a big hit from a safety or a linebacker. Definitely not focused on the football here, or you would have been able to bring that one in.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Try and muscle for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And the Horned Frogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Hands off to the left. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Clay. They bring him down, but that... lose the ball all the way to the 31.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Toss play to the outside.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Good enough for first down yardage.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman. They go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
It's a run. Running back's got it.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Clemson 49, TCU 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. TCU offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain.